Nope, you're not looking at a new cover. I just changed my stickers because after last week, I really needed to match my vibe, my energy, and that's what we're going to talk about. A couple of changes happening for 2025, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. I took a week off because I needed it. After last week, I needed a week to myself. I needed to recuperate. Like so much going on, so much happening that I was just like, you know what? I need to really just take time for me, which is what exactly happened. I took a nap on my couch and it was great. It was wonderful. So I am filming a video today because I really wanted to kind of share what happened. So clearly, as you can see, like it's still the same cover. It's the Hun. There's nothing that was new, but what I ended up doing was kind of looking or kind of going in my stash of red bubble stickers, and I said, you know what? I'm going to match the energy I now feel for the year coming up. And I think it was really, really important to kind of align myself with that. You know, like I'm always going to make sure that I carry a smile on my face, make sure I carry myself very well, like always, head high and everything else. You know, no matter what's going on, I just kind of always want to have this positive outlook, right? But then on top of that, it's like I may be quiet, but I have so much on my mind, which is definitely true right now. So many thoughts, so many things going on. I'm always overthinking. And I recently found out like I'm one of those people that have a little voice. And I thought that everyone had that, and apparently not everybody has that. So I guess I'm a little different. But yeah, I do like when I read, I hear myself reading, I have a voice. I can literally have like a whole, just thought process in my head. So I'm not sure who else is like that. But anyway, yeah. So I also, whatever I do, whatever I work for, however I take care of my parents, I always, support my reading addiction because it's my escape from uh, just doing what I need to do, not from reality, because obviously, just waking up is just a success in itself. And then I have a sticker here saying, I'm not sorry about your fragile masculinity. And then I put another happy face because clearly, I'm going to be smiling up in, you know, I guess others, kind of presence, but it's almost like, I have to do that right now because I need to be in that mindset of just like, I'm going to carry on. So there are a couple of things that changed. So this was definitely the main one. I really wanted to show the cover. I think it's a good vibe. I definitely see that this cover is definitely a little more like, even though it's supposed to be cream, it looks a little more on the creamy yellow side. So sorry for the glare, but it does definitely look a little more creamy yellow, and this one looks more like beige. I also added a new sticker here called Cat Mom because obviously I have two cats, so no further explanation is needed for that. So this is going to be my, like I said before, it's going to be my journal. It's going to be something where I literally, kind of write down my feelings and things like that. But at the same time, I definitely wanted to add some dates. So I do have like happy birthday dates. I have like my YouTube anniversary there. I know whose birthdays are these. And I just leave it kind of blank because I already know who I'm celebrating. And I really want to keep, a lot of my life personal. I don't mind sharing things, but at the same time, I'm also very cautious about what I share because I do like having that for myself. But I cannot wait to show you the progress of this journal, right? This memory planner, because I just cannot wait. These pages are the perfect size. I'm just so inspired by this book. I cannot wait till I jump in. I wish it started like in December, but it doesn't. The only thing that starts in December is the calendar. So I can, start using it in that sense. But so far for the journaling part, can't use it. So it's in this beautiful Cafe au Lait or Cafe au Lait cover. And I love the cover. People have asked, does it stay like flat? And if you actually place it down, it does stay flat. You just got to train it. So I've been basically doing this. I know some people are going to be like screaming, but it does stay flat. and it keeps it protected. I don't have to put a cover on cover. I did try, but the cover on cover was a little, how can you say, bigger than what I expected. So I do notice here that it is pulling right here. So what I may do is just keep it like this and not even zip it, because I don't want to ruin my A6. And this one got moved. So these are obviously the half year books. And what I did was move them into this one because the color, the scheme matches with this. So I said, you know what, I'm going to move my writing basically planner here, and that's exactly what I did. I can't wait to get started on this. I already started writing down ideas like in my phone because I really do want to work on my writing project this year. I think I've been so scared to put it off and then put it on, and then just like I worry too much, and I think I just really need to step into my creativity, step into what I really want to do and embrace that, and still embrace the journey of being a caregiver and being a mom and just like, you know, doing all the things. And I want something that really brings me joy. Reading and writing right now are doing that for me. So journaling is very important to me as well. And I'm just super, super excited about that. Okay, so that's the changes. It's not really anything major. I just switched the covers. And as far as my work planner, I am definitely, I'm definitely going to change up how I'm using that. I will explain at the beginning of the year, not right now, because I really don't feel like getting into it. I am going to change it up, not because of the function or purpose, because actually it functions excellent for work. I think the A6 Hobonichi is a great, great work planner because you could literally write down your schedule, appointments, write down your tasks, and then put a line through it. I think it's so good, and the size is just perfect. You could fit it in your purse or anywhere, really. I love that system. So it's not about that. It's just like I need to change the function of it, and I will explain in the new year. Not going to explain now because I really just don't feel like getting into it. And yeah, so that is it. These two are going to be like my main squeezes. And my sterling ink is basically going to be like my regular planner where I'm just like writing things in it, and that's it. Oh, before I even jump into this book, because I did finish reading that book, but this right here, like I am so proud of this, like just memory planner. I am really excited about what it's going to look like next year. I literally don't have, like, we're on November 15th, and we have literally a month to go. And I, you know, haven't really used the monthlies or the weeklies, which you all know, because you could tell, you could see there's non-usage here. You could tell by the color, you could tell by the just the thickness of the papers here, because this is all basically the weeklies right here on the top, right? And then we go into the monthlies. The monthlies are what is really, really thick. And the thing is, I started this planner, I believe, in April, and she has just gotten so chunky. Like, I love her. It's going to be a completed book. I could look back on it. I have plenty of photos, like personal photos in here. I really don't want to flip through that because I don't want to, you know, I normally like put up a sticky note on top of like personal photos, but I took them all out because I don't want the photos to get messed up. But I could look through certain things and just certain pages, and I could see like, oh my goodness, exactly what mood I was in, what I was going on with, what I was thinking about, how I was feeling, certain things happening, whether I was reading, whether I was just kind of thinking about how I was going to go on with my channel. Everything is here, and I just truly love this book. And I think it's going to be a part of my like collection. On the top, you can clearly see she's a little wider, and I think it's because I was putting most of my pictures on the top. So I think when it comes to next year with the A6, I'm going to even it out and put pictures on the top, the bottom, the middle, to kind of make it more even, because this definitely opens up wider at the top. I don't know if you could see that. but it definitely opens up wider. And, you know, I really just want to make sure I keep my book. And it's something nice to look at. It's something to kind of really remember 2024. And I am just really excited. I'm really happy again. I'm so happy that I just didn't follow through with, you know, kind of planning in this planner every week, because I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like I was getting any use out of it, because I cannot do anything going this way. It's just something with my brain. I need horizontal planning. I do. So I definitely know that. And that's why I was like, okay, I need to get the A6 because I could use it as a journal, and that's that. And then I finally read this book right here. Okay, Britney S. Lewis. This book was so good. I can literally see this being an actual like show or a movie, because the concept is very much like spooky, magical, time traveling, you know, universes, just all that, right? And then the relationship between a brother and a sister, family secrets, love. And I really think that this can be a show like on Netflix, like I said, or a movie, because it was that good. I just love it. And the meaning of dark place for me has so many dualities, because it's like the dark place of how her family was living through a horrific experience post, and they're in this like dark place, right? They can't seem to get out of it, and they don't want to talk about it. But it's also where the character goes to, and how she discovers what happens in the book at the end. And even at the end, I was just crying, because I was like, no, because it's not the end you expected. This book was so good. I literally gave it 5 stars. I want it to remain in my permanent collection. It's a beautiful book. She has a new book coming out next year, Blood Moon. So, I mean, look at her. She's just like, she's gorgeous. But yeah, so, this book was really good. I also finished reading Babel. That was a great book, and I loved it. I also finished reading Apprentice the Villain, and that is going to also stay in my permanent collection, because it was just so good. I cannot wait to get to the third part. Like, we're already at the point that I'm like, okay, Evie, and the evil overlord, please get together. I'm just waiting. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, because I thought it was a really great read. So that is what is going on. I think for the next video, I will set up maybe like my goals in this planner, and I'm gonna take, I guess, each planner. So for my regular planner, which is a sterling ink, I might decorate, I might not. I might leave it just blank. I don't know yet. I was also kind of leaning very heavily going back into my Hobonichi weeks, because it's so like creature of habit, right? I'm just like, oh, I could definitely go back to the Hobonichi weeks, because you know, it's such, for me, it's just like a comfort. And even though Sterling Ink's planner is beautiful, it's just, I don't know what it is. But I want to set up my goals in this planner. I also want to set up my goals in this planner, which is my writing planner, because I'm going to start a writing journey. Let me know if you want me to do like videos on it, or like how I'm coming up with writing topics or things like that, or just the experience with that. So I'm going to do that. And then my regular planner is going to be like, you know, family goals, things like that. I'm not too sure if I'm going to share all that, because it's personal, but I did want to bring that up. So I just wanted to give you the update, because I wanted to share what was going on. It's very hard for me still to kind of just plan and do everything when I'm just still like overthinking about everything, right? I'm still overanalyzing everything, but I'm really excited about the 2025 year lineup. Clearly you could see that I have an Avec, and you could see that I have a Hone, and then my original Techo is literally going to be like a scratch pad of just what I need to carry. That's going to be the goal. And then I have my regular planner. I am not overusing planners. I don't want to, because at this point, I don't want to do that. I don't want to overuse anything, because that's how we get to burnout. That's how we get to overwhelm. And I really want to stick with a system throughout the entire year. And that is another goal that I have. I really appreciate you watching. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if you guys use stickers or you guys switched up how you were gonna originally decorate your planner, or what's going on with that. I just really am curious. Like, I am obsessed with this. I'm really obsessed with this. I just love it. It gets me so excited for next year. All right, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.